My name is William Grant. I'm 78 years old, and I want to tell you about a Thanksgiving. Not the good ones. There were plenty of those, Lord. There were plenty. I'm talking about the one 3 years ago, November 2023, the year nobody came. But to understand that day, you need to know what it used to be like.
Back in the 70s, 80s, our house on Maple Street was the center of everything. My wife Eleanor, Ellie, she'd be up at 5 in the morning. The smell of butter melting in the roasting pan, celery and onions chopping on that old wooden board her mother gave us, the turkey, 18, 20 pounds, going into the oven by 6:30. I can still hear the timer, that little mechanical tick, ding when it went off. By noon, the driveway was full. My brother's Buick, my sister's station wagon with the fake wood paneling. Later, my daughter Sarah's beat-up Honda with the Grateful Dead sticker she never peeled off. My son Michael's truck, always parked crooked because he'd pull in fast with the kids already unbuckling. 23 people one year. We had to bring chairs up from the basement, card tables in the living room, kids ate in shifts. The noise, God, the noise. Forks scraping plates, the football game nobody really watched, someone always arguing about politics until Ellie would shout from the kitchen, "Not today!" And we'd laugh and pour more wine. That was Thanksgiving. That was family. It didn't disappear all at once. That's not how these things happen. First, it was my brother. Heart attack in '99. 62 years old. Dropped dead in a Costco parking lot 3 weeks before Christmas. After that, his wife moved to Arizona. Said the winters here reminded her too much of him. I understood that. Pause. Sound of wind chimes on a porch. My sister, Margaret, she came every year until about 2010. Then her hip went bad. Then her mind started going. By 2015, she was in a place with nurses and locked doors. She didn't remember my name anymore. But we still had the kids, Sarah and Michael, the grandkids. Sarah moved to Portland in 2008, got divorced in 2012. She'd call on Thanksgiving, usually around 3 o'clock our time, which was noon for her. "Hey, Dad, happy Thanksgiving. I'm at a friend's place. There's like 15 of us doing Friendsgiving. It's really nice. Is Mom there?" Ellie would take the phone, talk for 20 minutes. When she'd hang up, she wouldn't say anything. Just go back to mashing the potatoes. Michael stayed closer. He's only 2 hours south, outside Columbus. But his wife, Jessica, she's got family in Michigan. So it became this negotiation every year. Whose turn, who flew in, who had to drive. And Michael, he works for a logistics company. Those were his busy months, November, December, Black Friday, Cyber Monday. He'd say, "Dad, I just can't get away this year. We'll come for Christmas, I promise." Sometimes they did. Pause. A clock ticking. The grandkids got older. College, jobs, boyfriends, girlfriends, group trips to Cancun, Instagram photos on a beach somewhere with captions like, "Grateful for this crew." I wasn't mad about it. You can't be mad about
That first Thanksgiving without her, 2021, I didn't cook. Didn't even think about it. Sarah sent a DoorDash gift card. Michael called and said they were staying home because of the virus. I ate a frozen dinner, watched the parade on mute. The next year, 2022, I thought, no, I'll do it. I'll cook. They'll come. Sarah said she had plans. Michael said maybe, but Jessica's mom was sick. Nobody came. But I didn't cook that year. Lost my nerve. I told myself, next year I'll do it right. I'll invite them early. I'll make it easy. I'll make it like it used to be. Thanksgiving 2023. I called Sarah in October, left voicemail, texted her too, because that's what you do now. Thinking about cooking this year. Turkey, stuffing, the works. Would love to have you. She texted back 3 days later, "That sounds nice, Dad. I'll let you know." Michael, I called twice, finally got him on a Tuesday night. He was in the car. I could hear the Bluetooth echo. "Yeah, Dad, yeah. Let me talk to Jess. I think her brother might be coming in from Denver, but yeah, we'll figure it out." I said, "Let me know soon, okay? So I know how much to buy." He said, "For sure. Love you, Dad." I didn't hear back. I went to Kroger the Monday before, bought a 12-pound turkey, russet potatoes, a bag of stuffing mix. Ellie always made it from scratch, but I can't do that anymore. Cranberry sauce, the jellied kind in the can, rolls, a pumpkin pie from the bakery section. I texted both of them Tuesday. "Dinner at 2. Let me know if you're coming." Sarah, "Sorry, Dad, can't make it this year. Sending love." Michael, "Hey, Dad, Jess's brother ended up flying in. We're doing it at his place. Sorry, man. Next year for sure." I stared at my phone for a long time. Then I thought, I already bought the food. So I cooked. Got up Thursday morning, 6 a.m., put the turkey in, peeled the potatoes, made the stuffing, opened the cranberry sauce with the can opener, heard that little schluck sound when it slid out in one solid piece. I set the table. 6 places. I don't know why. Habit, maybe. Hope. Ellie's seat, mine, Sarah's, Michael's, 2 for the grandkids. I folded the napkins the way she used to, put out the good plates, the ones with the gold trim we got as a wedding gift in 1968. A timer dinged. Turkey came out at 1:30. Golden. Perfect. I sat down at 2. The house was completely silent. No TV, no music, just the sound of my own breathing, the creak of the chair. I looked at the empty seats, and I waited. I don't know how long I sat there. Maybe 10 minutes? Maybe an hour? Eventually, I made myself a plate, took a few bites. Everything tasted like nothing. I put the leftovers away, all of it, Ziploc containers, stacked in the fridge. I didn't cry. I just sat in the living room until it got dark. You want to know if I'm angry? I'm not. I don't blame Sarah. I don't blame Michael. They didn't abandon me. They just moved on. That's what you're supposed to do. Build your own life. Make your own traditions. It's me who stayed still. The world kept turning. Everyone kept going. And I am still here, in the same house, with the same table, setting the same number of plates. The thing they don't tell you about getting old is how quiet it gets. Not lonely, that's different. Lonely is sharp. Lonely is something you feel. This is just quiet. You wake up and there's no one to make coffee for. You eat dinner and there's no one to ask about their day. The phone rings and it's a scam call about your car's extended warranty. Time moves different when you're alone. Days disappear. You look at the calendar and it's March, then it's June, then it's Thanksgiving again. I see other people my age at the grocery store. We don't talk, we just nod. We know. There's a guy at church, Frank. His wife died in 2019. He sits in the same pew every Sunday. Leaves right after communion. Doesn't stay for coffee hour. Last year, he wasn't there anymore. I don't know if he moved or if he died. Nobody mentioned it. That's what happens. You just disappear. And life keeps going. This year, 2026, I'm cooking again. I already bought the turkey, 14 pounds at this time, smaller. I'm making Ellie's stuffing, the real kind. I found the recipe card in her handwriting, the papers stained with butter from 1987. And I'm setting the table, 6 places. Maybe Sarah will surprise me. Maybe Michael will bring the grandkids. Maybe nobody will come, and I'll eat alone again. And that'll be okay too.